What's up, Peep Squad is in the building, baby. What's going on, Peep Squad? Let's get into it. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. It is going down. It seems like they are coming after Karen. They can't get Monique. They gonna come after Karen. Like, damn, have some respect for your elders. Like, what's going on with this situation? Let's get into it and let's talk about it. Did you guys enjoy tonight's episode? I was like, Lord have mercy. I mean, they was just talking about Karen like she's a nobody. Like, damn. They was talking about Karen like she doesn't even exist. Like, what's going on with them? What's up with their situation? Thank you so much, Lewis White. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, baby. Thank you. You just made my night already. I started off and I started to begin my commentary and you came through with a membership. Thank you so much and much love to you and your family, baby. Thank you so much. Like, get back into the situation is why are they disrespecting Wendy so much? Why are they coming after Wendy not Wendy, why they coming after Karen so much? I'm like, OMG. It's like every time you turn around, they got something to say about Karen. First, you know, Gizelle is putting it out there that Karen can't keep a secret. We can't tell Karen what's going on. They're going to prank Wendy, and they're leaving Karen out of the situation like she's not one of the cast members. Like, it was a quick, easy prank. To me, it seems like Gizelle was basically wanted to ice Karen out and make Karen feel like she's not a part of the situation. Hey, LaWanda White, how you doing, baby? I'm ready too, baby. So I'm like, what's going on with this situation? Like, this is just terrible, like the way that they're treating Karen. And then on top of that, you had Gizelle and Robyn talking about Karen, talking about, oh, she ain't having sex with her husband. Oh, this is the first time that she opened up. This is the first time that she's being real. And then, you know, Robyn is saying that, oh, remember when Karen said that she didn't even want to go home and have sex with her husband, Ray, because she don't like his she don't like his, you know, eggplant. I was like, damn, y'all going in. Karen ain't did nothing to y'all for y'all to be discussing her marriage. And when it comes to, hey, Major, what's going on, baby? And when it comes to, you know, Robyn talking about somebody's situation, what are you talking about Karen's situation for? Because when Juan was out there cheating, he wasn't coming home to you and doing you like you wanted to be do. So miss me with that situation. Hey, Black Lavender. Hey, Norris Tony. I'm going to go over there and check out your videos. You guys go out, check Norris Tony's videos. So, with that situation, is a terrible situation where Robyn is judging. Then we got Gizelle over here judging Karen. Talk about Karen said Karen ain't having sex with, you know, with her man. She ain't having sex with him. And they're talking about, oh, what does it look like for old people to have sex? Like, what's going on with that situation? Why are they worrying about whether Karen is having sex with her husband or not? Why is it their business? And Gizelle, we don't even know if you are actually doing the do with Jamal, because allegedly, you know, Karen done spilled the beans because Cynthia told her the beans that when you said on Watch What Happens Live, Robyn, that She left the party because she felt scared, because she felt endangered. She felt like something was going on because of the COVID. So she left because people was taking off their masks and eating and having good food and drink. So she went to the hotel to spend with Jamal. And Miss Cynthia Bailey said that did not happen because she gave me the heads up and told me that Jamal would not be joining her this evening or be at her hotel or be anywhere around. So what is that situation? Like, come on. And it's just like, and then on top of that, Robyn, you know, disrespecting, you know, Karen so much, basically using her age to get at her. And Robyn is out here saying, oh my God, the pictures, remember the photo shoot? Oh, the pictures with the hats. Oh goodness. Oh my God. You know, Karen doesn't look youthful. She doesn't look young. She doesn't look this. She doesn't look that. And Gizelle was like, yeah, she ain't never looked youthful and young and stuff like that. Why are you guys going in on Karen and her age? You're talking about older people having intimacy relationships and disrespecting her bond with her husband just because you better hope that you get old and you get some nookie. Like, come on. And basically calling her out about these hats that, oh, she don't look good. I don't want her in my hats. And then allegedly Robyn is going to take the photo of Karen out. And what is it going to do? That's going to make Karen feel bad. They're trying to make Karen feel bad. They're trying to double team her, jump all over her just because she won't choose their side to ice out Monique, which is is low down, which is dirty, which is nasty, for real, for real. Like, Lord have mercy, they calling this woman old, saying she's too old to have sex, you know, saying all this stuff about Karen for no reason. Karen ain't even dishing on them. Karen only says something to Robyn and Gizelle when they're coming for her. She's seeing that they're doing wrong behavior, or they're dogging somebody out, or they're teaming up on somebody. That's when Karen jumps in the situation when it comes to Gizelle and Robyn. And Karen ain't did nothing to them for them to be acting up like the way that they acting up. Hey, what's up, Happy Days? What's going on, Hickerson? What's going on, Major? What's going on, Black Lavender? What's going on? So I'm just like, it just shit done pissed me off. I was like, they gonna sit there and dog Karen out and talk about her like that, and they're trying to make her want to leave the show. They're trying to, you know, double team her and basically make her feel uncomfortable and make her feel like she's not wanted to be around the group and the ladies too as well. And that can take a toll on somebody too as well. And they also have Wendy coming after Karen too as well, because you remember Gizelle, she pulled, you know, Wendy to the side. It's like, don't come after Ashley, come for Karen, because Karen was disrespecting you and said you were a freelancer commentator for MSNBC or CNN or whatever the case may be. So it is what it is, but I just wanted to point out how dirty and how low down they are trying to dog Karen out, and they're using her age to dog her out, which is wrong, because Gizelle ain't no young chick and Robyn ain't no young chick either. Like, this show's supposed to show the older black woman, the young black woman, which was supposed to be Candace. Candace was supposed to come in and represent. Like, Ashley's one of the young women supposed to come in and represent too as well, but you know, it took a turn for the worse. And then also Monique being a young woman too as well, then having your elders like Gizelle, I don't know why you don't think you're an elder, you know, on this show. And the way that they're coming after her, I'm like, at least Karen dressed better than all y'all. So what you guys talking about? I mean, hey Sherry, I mean, hey Butler, what's going on? How you doing? I mean, they was really dogging Karen out on her age. Like, that's wrong, because, you know, they're trying to keep insinuating that gap between the youth and the older generation, because, you know, the young generation got to learn for the old generation, because they've been there, done that. So, hey Mo, what's going on, baby? Hey 173, hey Eva, how you doing? So I just didn't like the way that they really dog Karen out. You can tell that they're trying to push her to the limit and make her not feel a part of the cast, especially not having her involved with the situation with pranking Wendy. Pranking Wendy was only going to take, 10 or 15 minutes, and they wanted to make sure she wasn't involved in the situation. And that was wrong, straight up and down. And, you know, when it comes to Ashley got to do what she got to do. Monique had her back. They're supposed to be girls. They're supposed to be friends. Monique done end up showing Candace text to Ashley. They end up, you know, being close and having a bigger bond than people thought that they would have. So therefore, you know, they're trying to shame Ashley. If she wants to write a statement, she can write a statement. She should stay neutral, but she's in fear that Monique might go to jail. Monique might do time. And, you know, Candace is not an innocent bystander or an innocent person. That's how, you know, Ashley feels. And plus, she's so indebted to Monique, because, you know, them cameras in the basement that Monique said wasn't working, everybody think that they might have been working. I've been saying that for a long time, because we ain't never seen Ashley really have a true strong friendship like she's having with Monique. So it is what it is. We got Gizelle. She's feeling a certain type of way because, you know, Karen is calling her out. Karen was like, oh, something must be going on, because Robyn, I seen you in front of the jewelry store, you know. And Gizelle was like, well, I was just taking a picture because I look so good. Girl, you don't never look good. You never dress like you need to be taking a picture, especially not for this show. Even you showed up to Cynthia's wedding in an ugly dress. Like, come on, like, miss me with that. So we have that situation where, you know, she is getting called out from Karen, because Karen is like, I seen you in the jewelry store, and then they're talking about Robyn, you know, might be getting married and things like that. You see how Karen didn't confuse the situation and say, oh, Gizelle, I seen you at the jewelry store, you and Jamal getting married? No, because everybody knows that Gizelle and Jamal relationship is for play for TV, baby. So she said, well, it must be Robyn, you know. So we're gonna see what happened with that situation. We know Juan wants to propose to Robyn, and he's hooking up with Gizelle to help him. But also, Gizelle was feeling a certain type of way, and she was like, oh, you never really open up, Karen. You never really say anything about your relationship. Only time she really opens up is when she's intoxicated. Basically, they're trying to call Karen a drunk. Giselle's been painting this picture of, Karen being a drunk and drinking too much, and this is why you see Karen drinking milk, even though she says she did have food poisoning. She's drinking tea and everything else like that, because Karen said when she went on a trip to Portugal that she had, food poison or whatever the case may be, or she had bacteria in her stomach or whatever. So it is what it is. And so Karen don't want to open up because you guys ain't really cool. You ain't really their friends. So miss me with that situation. And Karen was like, yeah, okay. Karen is so funny. Karen was like, it doesn't take a person with a PhD degree to know that Gizelle is lying, and she makes no sense. And it is what it is. I was like, oh, they throwing shade. She's throwing shade. And Robyn was like, I'm not going to propose to Juan. I'm not going to ask Juan to marry me. If he wants to marry me, Blas in the third, he should. You guys are living together and everything else like that, but he needs to watch the bank. He needs to watch the books, because you keep just, throwing away money. And, it is what it is. And then Juan is going to be starting off the basketball, situation and coaching and things like that. So it is what it is. And damn well Robyn knows that Juan is trying to propose to her, because that is part of the storyline. And so when Karen said you don't need a PhD degree to tell that Gizelle is lying, that was a shot at Wendy. I thought that was funny. And also, right here in this clip, you have Karen telling Gizelle to shut the hell up, because Gizelle is in her confessionals basically saying that, Karen need to mind her business. She's always running her mouth, and she don't open up to the group. And so Karen probably seen a clip of that and said, shut the hell up, Gizelle. I was like, Lord. Hey, Kimmy love, what's going on? Hey, Reggie, what's going on? Hey, what's up, what's good with you? So, we went through the situation. Hey, Pamela, what's going on? What's going on, baby? We went to the situation of how they're trying to ice out Karen and dog Karen out, which is a terrible situation. They're trying to shame her age. They're trying to shame her relationship, physical, intimate relationship with her husband, when Gizelle ain't even married. Robyn ain't even married. At least she got a husband. At least she married. At least she's living with the mother sucker. At least she's there to protect him and help him too as well. You got these two single women, clinging on to broken relationships and hurt to keep a man. But Karen has all that, and they're disrespecting Karen, talking about Karen can't keep a secret. And now, on top of that situation, for the next episode, you're going to have Gizelle just going to pull Candace to the side while Candace is out there talking to Karen and say, oh, how do you feel about Karen? Because they basically want, Candace to not fool with Karen, not fool with Monique. We know that's not going to happen. Now they know damn well Candace ain't going to fool with Ashley, because Ashley's writing a statement, and Ashley is trying to protect herself, and Ashley sees what's going on. The shoe could be on the other feet. Terrible situation. So they go on this thing. They have a good time. They ride or whatever. And they're calling Karen old and everything else like that. And Robyn got the nerve to say Karen can't be in the photo shoot. Them ugly ass hats. You better hope that people see Karen and they buy the hat just because Karen is posing in the damn hats, because Karen businesses that she is doing is actually making money. So she's actually successful. So people that are of Karen's age or have respect for her might just buy your hat because Karen is promoting your hat. But yeah, you're gonna say Karen's too old. Karen look good and she dressed better than all y'all. So what you saying? Only person that be dressing good on here is Monique Samuels and Candace Diller, and then we all know Ashley can't dress, and then Karen comes in. Look at Karen. Karen got her leg up. She's on Instagram Live. They try to make it seem like older people can't be on the show, that she's too old to be on the show. And that's really messed up, because Robyn's not too far behind and Gizelle's not too far behind Karen, trying to shame her age to get her off the show. Like, come on, mix me with that situation. Hateful ass women. And Gizelle, all them wrinkles and all that extra skin under your neck, you got a nerve to call anybody old. Like, come on, your neck look like a 84-year-old woman. So don't even get to that situation. She's doing way too much. Gizelle's doing way too much with that raggedy ass ponytail on her head with the 2 different colors, the 2 different shades. Girl, I thought you got money. I thought you was the last wife. Thought you was the pastor's wife. Why you looking like you look? What's going on, LSW? What's going on, Cassandra? What's going on, Miss T? What's going on, Blossom? So, and I don't know what Iraq. Well, so anyways, moving on. So we have this situation going down. I was like, So right now at this point, Gizelle was basically trying to tell Karen, don't bring up anything about the ring. Don't bring up about Juan. Don't talk about Juan. Don't talk about Robyn's situation because there might be something happening, blah, blah, blah. So Karen figured out, okay, yeah, Juan is going to propose to her. But Gizelle says she doesn't want Karen to know because Karen got a big mouth. Basically, she's trying to she can't ice Karen out like they're icing out Monique. But basically, she's trying to let the viewers see and Karen feel that everything that they're doing, they are not including Karen. So Karen needs to get up on a bandwagon and come after Monique, and then she will be accepted back in the group. Because now she don't want her to know about the Juan situation. Now they want to take her picture out the hat. They don't want her to know about pranking Wendy with the spider and the snake and everything else like that. They're really trying to ice out Karen. That's what they're doing, which is really, really messed up, for real. And so we got this situation. We got Gizelle trying to look like Beyonce with her attire and that raggedy ponytail she got on her head. It looked like she just pulled. She went to the corner store, got some synthetic hair, asked for extra blonde, and then tied it around her head. It's not even secure around her head. That's how sad it is. And this girl is on TV. This woman's supposed to be this and that. Why is she? I don't even know. And then we have Wendy. Wendy got on this leopard skin dress. Looks terrible, looks horrible. It looks like she look a snake, a hot mess. And she got that heavy ass weave up in her head with no parts. The baby hairs, which is not baby hair, which is just gel down hair all over the place. And she's calling her husband saying, this dress is not fitting me right. The front of it's not fitting me right. And the husband's like, Eddie's like, do you got on a bra? She was like, yeah, I got on a bra. He was like, well, change. Wear something else. Yes, because stop wearing these tight fitting clothes and stop wearing pantsuits, bodysuits, and jumpsuits. You are not in shape for that. For real. Them shoulders that you got, them football player shoulders are way too much. And the hairstyle, Lord have mercy. And also recently, Wendy did let me go back to that picture. Wendy did an interview, and she was talking about that she felt like she looked very ugly and unpretty on the show. She didn't like the way her hair looked. She didn't like the way that her clothes look. I told you she should have went to school and got her cosmetology license, and she needs to get a degree in fashion. So, but anyway, she's telling us that she didn't like the way she looked, and every time she sees herself on camera, she cringes. I was like, you should be cringing because of your behavior and what you're supposed to represent, and you're not representing successful, classy black woman. You're not representing that, point blank, period. That's what you should be worried about. You should be worried about why you got to keep telling us about your degrees after degrees after degrees, girl. Like, come on. Like, move on from the situation. So with Wendy, which I was telling you guys before, that, you know, the reason why she says she got all these degrees, because she has nothing to her. She doesn't know love. She doesn't know understanding or wisdom or knowledge of self. Because a person will not put their whole character and everything that they stand for on a piece of paper from a school. You know what I mean? Like, that defies you. I got degrees, and that makes her feel like a better person. She feels like she can be sitting at the table. She feels like she can be around people because she has these degrees, because there's no personality. She has no chemistry. She's not charismatic. You know, she has nothing to her. And I don't believe that she got love as a child. I think her love was predicated from her mother and her father on what she can do in school. So only way that she can understand this, get people respect or get love, is basically trying to, you know, get an A on a test. And that's why she's not coming across authentic or anybody you want to be around. And so therefore she has insecurities because there's nothing else to her. Her whole identity is defined by her degrees and nothing else. And that's sad. And that's really sad that your life is based on that. And you're teaching your kids the same shit that your mother taught you, because she only thought that she can make her mother proud and happy if she, achieved education, and that's it. No love. So it is what it is. Yeah, Wendy looks terrible in this dress. Who put the Cassandra? Wendy. She put the vomit. That's all I see. Does Wendy have any true friends? Why do they continue to let her walk all in their house the way she does? I have no idea. Lord have mercy. So Karen comes through. Why do Karen come through with a nice dress on? Karen's dress looks nice. She looks young. And this dress is fitting her. I mean, she is looking good. And why the rest of the ladies don't even look close? And then here comes Wendy. Wendy comes down with 24 bags of hair on her head. Breasts are going one way, south and north. And then she has it all buttoned down, showing it. You just had a baby. Why are you doing too much? Like, you can't compete. Like, come on. And then she got this dark ass pantsuit on, jumpsuit on, with this heavy dark weave, with the heavy dark makeup, and then the shoulder pads that look like she's a football player. I mean, like, yeah, I see why I see why you don't feel good about the way you look. Look at Karen. She's coming in dressed. And let's talk about Robyn. Robyn has on a black pantsuit, a short suit. It looks like it's a skirt. It looks like it's shorts. But she has on black high heels with tutu socks. Who wears heels with tutu socks that has that looks like that? That looks like, an umbrella is on her ankles. Like, what's going on? Look at Karen. She comes through with the fly pocketbook, the fly dress. Look at Candace Diller outfit on point. Robyn, you supposed to exude something. You saying that, Karen's too old, but why is she outdressing you? Why does she look better than you? Why is her shoes better than you? Her pocketbook, her dress, her hair. But yet you trying to talk about that she can't be in the picture. That ugly ass hat that you put on Karen's head with the flowers, you made that decision. You didn't have your photo shoot ready and together for these ladies to actually come slay. And you want to pick out Karen. And let me tell you, Wendy looked terrible in them hats. So what are you talking about? Like, miss me. Only person that looked good in the hat was, the model that was there, really, because them hats look terrible. Like, come on with this. And then Ashley, I don't know what Ashley has on. Ashley has on a terrible outfit as usual, but at least she managed to poof her hair down in the front. And then we have Gizelle trying to look like Beyonce with all the extra skin and all the extra fat hanging out. And then her neck, like, girl, you need to do some neck exercise. You talking about Karen looks old, your neck looks like you 180. Like, come on, mix me with this situation. And you don't look like Beyonce. And I don't know why people told you that you do. You don't look like her. You don't look alike. You are not in the same league. Could you please stop trying to imitate Beyonce? Please help me, Jesus. Lord have mercy. Like, what's going on? And look at homegirl. Look, she got this. She pulled hair from the back, pushed it to the front to make baby hair, but today she got a part, and today she used some water and she used some conditioner, she used some oil in that hair. But look how thick her hair is. Look how thick all that weave is on that little small head with the sideburns coming up to the front. Like, come on. And she got that dark ass makeup on with the dark ass lipstick. Like, what are you, Eva? Like, what's going on? Like, help me, Jesus. Like, what are you doing, lady? I guess they don't teach you how to dress. It is what it is. So we talk about that situation. And also, Wendy was being shady too as well. Like, they are, talking about, Karen's age, because Wendy said when they was going on that ride, wherever they was, she was like, oh, you know what? Everybody can't get on this ride because people got fragile bones. So you have Gizelle and Robyn saying that Karen is too old. She's too old to have sex. She don't look youthful in these pictures. She don't look youthful in the hat. So Robyn is going to pull her out. Now you got Wendy saying, oh, Karen shouldn't get on this ride because her bones are fragile. So basically they're trying to call Karen out and focus on her age and try to isolate her and make her feel like, she needs to leave because she has no friends on the show. And they're going to continuously hound Karen. This is what they're actually doing. So I want you guys to peep this game, what they're doing. Because now they got Monique out. They want Karen out next. And they're doing Karen in men and they dogging Karen out about her age. We're supposed to lift up our black women that make it to Karen's age and doing businesses and then coming through on TV, and then also showing that you are never too old to make it. You're never too old to switch businesses. You're never too old to bail out your husband. But we got these women like Miss Wendy, Gizelle, and Robyn talking about sisterly love, black power, and they exude none of that. None of that whatsoever. Don't get fooled by the bullshit that they putting out here. They are fake, phony, and fugazi, and they don't represent me. They don't represent my community, point blank, period. Because we lift up our elders. We love our elders. Whether good, bad, or indifferent, we love our elders. Our elders can teach us and show us the way. For real, for real. Miss me with all that. Hey SR, they are talking about Karen's age. Meanwhile, Gizelle has 83-year-old neck. Child, I can't. I know. Pamela, Karen look better than all of them. Facts, all day, every day. Every time I watch this, y'all be getting pissed and pissed. Hey Black Beauty, what's going on? I said what's up to LSW. Hickerson is in the building. Lisa Stark is in the building. What's going on? Yeah, I'm feeling a certain type of way. I'm feeling a certain type of way. They be pissing me off every time I watch this show. Like, they reach a new low all the time. I mean, they really do reach a new low all the time. And now they're age shaming and sex shaming someone when they are single women. Robyn, you just got one living there because he don't want to pay child support and he can't afford to pay for your household bills and his household bills. So therefore, you guys moved into that small townhouse and you're still there. So miss me with that ish. So anyways, let's move on from that situation. So we have Candace. Candace is crying. Candace is telling everybody she want a baby. She want a baby. Like, girl, you are still a baby. How can you have a baby? But that don't mean not everybody has babies. So she's and you know, Ashley don't want to hear this shit about her wanting a baby. Like, come on, like the way you dogged me out and whatever the case may be, you talked about me drinking, not really wanting to conceive a child, and saying that I was fake crying. Michael was fake crying at Monique's house when we had our miss, you know what? And I was like, yeah, you know, Candace was coming after her, but Candace was beefing with her. Candace had problems. And I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna even hold you. I was with Candace. I was like, go ahead, Candace. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. Be that, Candace. Be that. So I'm wrong too. I'm with the shits too as well. Hey, Brandon. What's going on? How you doing? So I'm with the shits too. Hey, Sharon. What's going on? How you doing, baby? So somebody, did you say she looked like an old crackhead? I know you just say she looked like an old crackhead. Hey, Nikki Tyler, what's going on? Karen shows nothing but class. Amen. Thank you. I'm just hoping I'm not the only one that see that these ladies are really trying to comfort Karen and they're trying to isolate her. They're trying to sex shame her with her husband, which she has a husband and none of them do. Other than Ashley and Wendy and Monique. Other than that, come on. Like, Robyn and Gizelle talking about somebody's relationship. Like, miss me with that, lady. Dream Day, what's going on? I hear you, Lisa Stark. Hey, Lisa, what's going on, Cassandra? So, you know. Where was I? Oh, okay, so we're at this part where we have Candace. She's crying. She wants a baby. Blase the third. She's looking to go into motherhood. Blase the third. And believe me, this is just a storyline for Candace because she's feeling a certain type of way. You got Wendy that just had a baby. Ashley just had a baby. That's a storyline. And like, girlfriend, if you really want to be a mother, you are already a stepmother, Candace. Go get your stepkids and find out what's going on with your stepkids. Try to get into their life. Take your husband, baby mama to court and try to get some visitation rights. Like, come on. Your husband got kids after kids after kids. You can start there with being a stepmother as trying to get into their life and then try to bring your husband into their life. And so you guys can have a family because he already has a family. He already got kids that you need to get to know. Like, miss me with your fake storyline. And you know I love you, Candace. You a Sagittarius, just like me. But you're getting on my nerve. Because you're letting these older women manipulate you. You're letting Gizelle, you're letting Wendy, and you're letting Robyn manipulate you. And at the end of the day, they ain't even your friend no more. Except for Wendy. Wendy may be your friend. But you already got stepkids out here in these streets. Go get your husband, Chris. Take your ass down there to the courthouse. File for visitation rights, joint custody, or fight for, visitation rights or whatever. See them stepkids. Start with the kids at home. You can't have no babies until you start with the babies at home. Start with them babies that Chris got, Miss me with all that bullshit. So we got that situation. So miss me with all that. Go check them kids out that your husband got. So basically she is using a new storyline. Her new storyline would be like, oh my God, I'm looking up to these wonderful women like Ashley, like Karen. I mean not Karen, but what's her name? Wendy, because they just had babies, and that's a good storyline, and I want to have a baby too. She needs something because, she can't really pop off the mouth like she been popping off because her husband done warned her to stop popping off and acting up, and then also she got popped by Monique, so she needs to calm down a little bit. So right now, this is a good treat for her to say that she wants a kid and everything else like that. So, okay. So we have that situation. Ashley's feeling a certain type of way. Ashley's like, oh, you want to have a kid. You want to have a baby. You want to look up to me. You want some motherly advice from me. But girl, you dogged me out. You dogged my husband out. You dogged me out. You made fun of me, as which she should have done because y'all was beefing and she had a problem with you and she was going toe to toe with you, Ashley. So Ashley is still upset. Ashley's faking the funk right now, because at first she met up with Candace, had dinner with Candace, let Candace hold the baby. When Candace was crying, Ashley done came out the house and consoled Candace and everything else like that. But also Ashley did some shady shit too as well, because she's the one that went back and told Monique that, she went back and told Gizelle that Ashley is befriending Charisse to get information on Mo. So she did that, but she knows that she is writing a statement. Hey Gina, hey Sharon, LaWanda White, Lisa Stark, absolutely they need checks. We all need a check. I need a check, baby. Candace needs to stop. She looking bald out here. Lord have mercy. Yes. She's looking bad out here. I thought bald because it looked like, in one of the pictures, it looked like Candace had a bald spot. I was like, you better stop pushing that weave back with that hair, girl. You're going to lose them edges. You too young not to have no edges, baby. So, we have, Ashley's feeling a certain type of way. Ashley's pissed off. Ashley's upset. Ashley was like, Blase the third, you diss me and this and that. And now, it's hard for me. But I want to be there for you. Damn well, Ashley, you don't want to be there for her. You can barely be there for you and your kid. And you can barely be there for your husband that's out here running the streets, tricking, having a good time, embarrassing you on TV every chance he get. You got to have people out here having your back like Monique to make sure he didn't go behind bars, baby, because Monique said there was no footage. I never did believe that. I said it back then and I'm saying it now. I'm keeping the same story that I said last year. Hey Felicia Butler, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? Lee Brick, what's going on? S4, what's going on? Tanisha, what's going on? It looks sad because Candace looks amazing until she opens up her mouth. I know, but Candace was my girl, yo. But I don't like the way that she's letting these ladies manipulate her. And she didn't do that. But I can understand why she could be easily manipulated by these ladies, because she wants to fit into as well. And then the mother that she had in the childhood that she had too as well. Where, it just seems like she can't, read when people are not real with her. You know what I mean? It's like she has no discernment. Well, these ladies don't like me, so don't let me feed into what they're trying to do. Even though Monique attacked me, which she did, she beat your ooh. Doesn't mean that you gotta feed into Gizelle and Robyn. You know what I mean? Either work that shit out with Monique, be cool with Gizelle, Robyn, and Wendy, but don't let them try to feed you stuff and feed you this and feed you that, and then you go all acting like them, because they're only doing that because they want to see you crash and burn, and they want to see Monique crash and burn. They really don't like Candace. They're only bigging up Candace and being around Candace is because she's carrying, the secret key to hopefully get Monique off the show, because she was assaulted on the show. So it is what it is. she looks like an air ratchet or she looks like she didn't bleach her skin, whatever one, she needs to go to another room. Lord, half a day Karen is the only one working with a full deck. Facts. I'm joyful. OMG, I missed it. I know, baby. So we have this situation where, Ashley is basically was like, you was aggressive towards me, you was disrespectful towards me, and everything else like that. And so she's calling out Candace. And, Ashley they even brought the clips up when Ashley was having her thing at Monique's house about rainbow babies and everything else like that. And so Ashley's feeling a certain type of way. She's mad. But she's mad at Candace. Candace did apologize. Candace, she apologized. That's the right thing to do, to apologize. But she's been apologizing way too much. Because if I was her, I wouldn't be apologizing to none of y'all. I wouldn't apologize at Monique's house. I wouldn't apologize to Ashley because they all done did some shit to me. I'll be rolling with the punches. Let's go. You want to be shady? And she could be shady. It's just that she's letting these women manipulate her into doing something that she thinks is correct because they've been on TV longer and they may have connections, but they're using Ashley and they're using Candace, and Candace might not even be returning next season. They're saying that she got fired. I don't know if that's the case or whatever. Andy said he's happy with the ladies, but I don't think that she wants to come back because the situation with Monique went wrong, and she's saying how Ashley wrote a statement on her, and then how Gizelle and Robyn are just using her, And so she apologized. I wouldn't apologize to none of y'all. So Robyn was like, oh, you on your mighty high horse, Ashley. Ashley, what about what you did to me and mine? Girl, your man was out here. Your man was for the streets. But it is what it is. And she was like, oh, now you understand. But, we forgave you. So basically, she's throwing up in Ashley's face that you were bad, you were dirty, you were low down too as well. So just move on with the situation. And since when do Robyn defends anybody? Robyn, as they're basically really, if you're not down with the program of getting Monique off the show, these ladies don't want to be bothered with you because Wendy, Robyn, and Gizelle are on a plan to get Monique off the show, and the next person they want to make uncomfortable and poke fun of and make them want to leave the show and ice them out too as well is Karen. So we have Robyn basically saying like, oh, you did wrong. And then so Ashley was like, yeah, I did wrong, but I didn't go on the internet and do this and do that. Then Robyn was like, well, she has a character flaw. She said, so basically Robyn is saying that Miss Candace has a character flaw where she has to get online and air out people's business. Damn well they don't like Candace. And Sharice told Monique that information long time ago. They just put up with her, but now they can use her, so now she's beneficial to the group. So we have Robyn, basically, she just jumped in and everything else like that, and she was like, and so Ashley was like, well, she wants me to be sympathetic to her situation of wanting to have this journey with kids, but yet she was spitting in my face and laughing at me when I was talking about that I wanted to have a baby and everything else like that, So it is what it is. So they're calling out Ashley, and Ashley was like, hold up. And then Gizelle was like, well, I can understand why you're mad, Ashley, because you apologized, you made sure everything was cool with everybody, and you made sure you gave a sincere, honest apology, and Candace ain't doing that. Candace is just saying sorry because she wants to. We know damn well Candace is not sorry. Because Candace still don't like Ashley, but she is trying to move forward because she done just got woke up. Monique woke her up. So she's realizing like, okay, this is a dirty game, and she's realizing that she wasn't playing a game right, and especially you can't play no game with Gizelle and Robyn because they don't really like you anyway from Jump Street, so you better be careful. So Ashley's basically trying to defend herself and was like, well, I apologize, I did this, I did that, blase and the third. And so, Robyn was like, you know what you did about me and my relationship? Your relationship wasn't a relationship. Why? We know why Juan is there. Juan don't want to play child support or spousal support. And by you guys living under the same roof, he doesn't have to pay either one, just pay the bills. And then his job is right down the street from the townhouses. So it is what it is. We got Gizelle with this ugly ponytail. You see this ponytail in Gizelle head? You see this shit? This woman came on national TV with this. National TV. Look at the back of that ponytail. She just tied it around. She didn't even secure it. She didn't even try to gel down the front or oil down the front and slick it back and then put the ponytail on. She got 2 different colors. She couldn't even get a ponytail to match her roots. Like, come on, girl. And you calling Karen? Oh, Karen roots match, baby. Karen would never walk out the house with this fake hair on her head all the way down her back that's not even secure. Don't even look like it go. Look like you got a dog ponytail attached to your head, baby. Like, what's going on? And Gizelle, why are you doing this to yourself, baby? You just get on TV and just look a mess. You make it seem like that you don't got no man. The way that you be carrying on, the way that you be rocking, you be thinking Jamal will make sure your hair is flying, your makeup is fly all the time, and you looking good because you representing him. But that is not the case at all. I was like, Lord, what is going on with this situation? Too much. And so then Karen actually opens up. Look at Karen. Her roots look very fine with her hair. Her hair look good. Her makeup is on tight. Her dress is pretty. She knows she's on TV. She got that old school class where you go out like you going to church every day. When you go to your doctor's appointment, you dress up to the T. She still got that old school, which some new school need to learn too as well. They don't need to be in another country looking like Gizelle, looking like she done kidnapped and cut off a horse's ponytail and stuck it in bleach, bleach in the house, chlorine, and then put it on her head and call it a day. Like, come on, baby, what are you doing? So basically, Karen is sitting here. She was like, she opened up about the situation about her marriage because Robyn asked, and Robyn's like, oh my God, this is the first time Karen ever opened up to me. When Karen did open up to you, Robyn, she was telling you what was going on with her tax situation, and she had lunch with you years ago. You went back and you told everybody and made fun of her. So that's why she don't talk to your ass. That's why she ain't talking to you. She don't need to talk to nobody like you. And let me keep going. So anyways, Karen is basically saying, that she's there for her husband now, and she said she wanted her husband to respect her and basically say that, be appreciative and be thankful for her bailing him out. And now she's going to counseling and working on their relationship. She says the part that hurt it so much was I had to bail my husband out. I never had to do anything like that before. But then he didn't even apologize. They even show me that he was appreciative of what I did for him. And so that really put a snag in my marriage, and that really hurt me. But we're working towards the situation to get better. Okay, Wendy? So mind your business. Wendy, your husband is nothing but a glorified babysitter and your fashion designer, because why are you calling him and asking him how you look and your dress and you're making sure already have the skills to know when you look good, but you never know when you look good because you're not a good person inside, so you always feel ugly because you have insecurities. So miss me with that. I don't even know why I threw her in there. She just came. So so we have that situation. So Karen explains that, and Robyn did so. Oh my God. So Karen just gave him a little bit. It's nothing that she's embarrassed of, but she's just giving him a little bit because she don't trust him. She's not dumb. She's not like Candace. Candace is getting played. She's getting used by these women. And then that's probably, if we don't see Candace, is because Candace chose not to come back, because she's been set up all the way. And first she wanted to lean on Ashley, but she dogged Ashley out too much for her to lean on Ashley. And Ashley is leaning with Monique, baby. And Monique didn't come for her husband like that. She did say a little something, but it is what it is. And then we got Wendy. She gets scared of the snake and she's just yelling and screaming. All the ladies are together except for Karen. They set up this plan to, scare Wendy, but they didn't want Karen to be a part of the plan. Basically trying to ice out Karen and isolate Karen and make Karen not feel comfortable. That's what they tried to do. And so then we got Robyn. She's sitting down here with Gizelle. They're looking at Karen's photo, saying that Karen doesn't look youthful. Karen doesn't look young. Look at this ugly ass hat she got on her head. Who in their right mind would put that hat on anybody? I wouldn't even put that hat on my son, my daughter, my niece, my nephew. I'd rather give a homeless person $10 than to give him this hat. I'd rather go buy them a real hat. Like, this hat don't even cover don't cover the side, don't cover your ears. It's ugly, sitting on top of your head. It's like you got a toupee on. There's no oomph to this design. There's no design to this hat. This hat is ugly. It's ill-fitting. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, then you're going to try to dog Karen and say she don't look youthful, she don't look young enough. I'm going to take her out the ad so you can make Karen feel bad and make her feel bad about her age, and you shaming her because of her age. Robyn, you are despicable for that. And Gizelle, you're despicable for that too as well, because you're close to Karen's age. Your neck says that you're older than Karen. So miss me with that. And then they're going to talk about Karen's sex life. They're going to talk about, I don't think Karen is having sex with him. She's too old to have sex, and this is what Robyn and Gizelle were talking about, Karen's sex life. Giselle's like, I can't even imagine having sex as an old person. You ain't even getting none now. So what are you talking about? And if you are getting some, you are getting some. But why are you worried about whether she's too old or she's too young to have sex or not? You think people just stop living when they get older? No, they live the best years of their life when they're older, because they're free and willing to do what they want to do and satisfy, and they don't have anything to block them from doing them like they probably did when they was younger, And so we have Robyn over here talking about, oh my God, Karen says she don't even like his, she don't even like this, she don't even like his, thing. Yeah, she said it while she was intoxicated. This is why Karen don't open up to y'all and tell y'all anything, because you're using it against her, and now you're using it to shame her as being an old woman and not wanting to have sex with Ray. At one point in time, her marriage was okay. Then the second time, it wasn't okay. It wasn't good. They was having problems. And Ray was saying what he was saying, and she was saying what her was saying, what she was saying. But Robyn, you got a whole divorce. Like, come on, how can you judge anybody relationship and talk about anybody when your husband was out there cheating on you all day, every day, and he only came back because he couldn't afford to live. He couldn't afford to take care of 2 households, okay? And he loves his son. And having you're a very ditty. You can't have someone that's like you raising black men. So he had to come because he loves his children. So he had to come home, baby. And he can't afford 2 households. And Gizelle, where is your husband? You don't have one. Where is he at? He's everybody else's husband at the church. The ushers got him. The announcer, the choir got him. The people in the pews got him. So miss me with that, because they really tried to dog her out. Really tried to dog out Karen and make it seem like Karen is too old to be on the show. Karen sits down and she has a conversation with Candace. So she's talking to Candace and everything is cool with them. But next episode, Giselle's going to come right behind Karen in the same scene and basically say, how do you feel about Karen? Because they want to dog Karen out so bad. Like, it's just, I almost died when Wendy asked her husband which terrible outfit looks best. Miss T, I know. Liebrecht, Brandy Riley, what's up? Felicia Butler, that country ass hat, aka game machine hat you win for $1. Facts, baby. That hat, and they goes, you know what? It's a discredit to have Karen in that hat. Raheem, she did not talk about the 4 degrees this episode for once. You are right. You called it, so you are right. You are right, Raheem. You are right. LSW, okay. Major. Gizelle sleeping with the human church offering. She needs to be quiet. Lisa Stark, Juan is in the closet talking about he didn't want Robyn a couple of years ago. Facts. Sharon Stanley laughing. Tanisha laughing. Cassandra laughing. Raheem, Mary Jane, you and the people in the chat are hilarious. The chat is hilarious. These are some funny ass comedians in the chat. That's why sometimes I can't look at it, because I'll be dying. That hat looked dorky. Yes, it did. Happy days all day, every day. Let me see what else. F22 is from the 80s. Raheem, Mary Jane. Okay. Camilla. Me too. Kimmy Love. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can catch up some of your comments. I love to see a picture of Gizelle when she was the first lady. Lady has always looked like this. Lord have mercy, Miss T. Joyful, what's going on? Wendy is very insecure. Yes, that's what I've been saying for the longest, because nobody in their right mind put up degrees before they put up anything else, and continuously to heap on that, only to try to make people feel bad, because she believes that that's the key to success and that's the key to happiness, and that's what make people like you. No, because see, we don't like you, Wendy, so your degrees don't mean shit to us. Okay? She got a neck like a giraffe. Take her back to the zoo. Ooh, Hickey said, oh, that was Shay-Tay. And she called the coochie hair on the show. Yes, she did. Star Williams. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. I remember that. Don't get me, yo, they pissed me off, so I was going off in the beginning of this video. So half of the beginning of this video is me ranting. And so now Ashley looks terrible. Ashley looks awful. Her hair's always looking terrible. I don't know what the hell she got on this. A yellow polka dot, yellow and white dots, and then she got this blue strap under it, which looks horrendous as usual. She fits in with the crew that she's sitting with. Robyn got on a whole sweatsuit and shit like that, sweater suit. Like, what's going on? Like, where did you find this dress at, Ashley? Why would you even buy this dress, Ashley? What's going on, Ashley? You are not a soccer mom. You're not even close to none of that type of shit. Why do you have on this dress? What is she trying? What is she trying to look like, a maid? What is she trying to do? Like, it just looks terrible. Like, come on, Ashley. Why you be doing this? You be doing this shit on purpose. Do your husband want you to dress like this? Like unconventional and just look really like crazy? Does this turn him on when you look like somebody that needs to be working in the kitchen? Like, what's going on, Ashley? So anyways, Ashley's out there. She's talking to the ladies or whatever, and they're basically questioning about her situation, how she feels about, Candace, and she was wrong too as well. Candace is, Candace is trying her best, blasting the third, and all this other stuff. And then, it gets to the situation where, Ashley lets them know, hey, listen, I'm going to be making a statement for Monique Samuels. I'm coming through for Monique Samuels. I'm going to make a statement. And Robyn was like, how can you make a statement, girl? You wasn't even there. What you going to tell them? You went to the bathroom, you came back? She was like, no, I'm making a character statement. They were like, what, huh? They're pissed off. But they can't rule Ashley like they rule everybody else. Ashley still got a fucking brain. Thank you, Ashley. Even though Ashley has been getting on my nerves for plenty of years, one thing I can say about Ashley, she got a brain. And she does what's best fitting for her and her situation. And she actually knows right from wrong. And she actually does feel guilty when she dog people out, because she done had a rough life, a rough childhood, and she got a rough ass marriage. And she got to pretend like she's happy. So, excuse me. So we have that situation, but hold on for a second. So getting back to this situation, so Ashley, she comes out, she's like, ladies, we gotta go here, we gotta go there, blasting the third. And then, she lets them know that I'm going to be a character witness for Monique. And I was like, oh, why are you doing that? Like, why are you doing that for Monique? Like, why? They were like, oh my gosh, she feels like she's indebted to Monique. Why would you do that? And Gizelle was like, well, your friendship and your relationship with Candace is over. You think Ashley gave a damn about her friendship with Candace? Once you come after Ashley's husband and her baby too as well, and she just had a baby, she wasn't that close to Candace. Her and Candace was cool. They knew each other, but she wasn't that close, and she wanted her gone. So therefore, she don't care about the situation about whether her friendship with Candace is going to be all right. And so, Candace is feeling like, okay, I got these ladies on my side. At least I got Wendy. At least I got Gizelle. At least I got Robyn. And Ashley's kind of, fiddling back and forth. Maybe I can have her as a friend. And then once Candace realized none of these ladies are her friend, and only person that she had a friendship with was Karen. But Karen, you can't tell Karen what to do or how to do it, when to do it. Karen's old enough to be your mother. You can tell Karen how you feel about the situation, but you can't ultimately tell Karen who she needs to be friends with, nor can you tell Ashley. Because if that's the case, Candace, you need to go tell you need to go tell Chris to go get his damn kids. So anyways, we got that situation. And so Gizelle was like, oh well, you guys are not going to be friends anymore, it's over, your relationship is done. I was like, why do you feel like you need to do that? And she was like, basically, I'm going to be talking about the situation where she was aggressive toward me, she talked negative about me, and also how she came at me with a butter knife too as well. And a lot of things that she said about me on the internet and online is just a character witness, and also her aggressive behavior. And so and Ashley was like, I'm doing this for Monique because she could possibly go to jail. Gizelle was like, she can't go to jail. Then Robyn is like, oh my God, Robyn is pissed. She is upset because they want Monique to go to jail. Remember how they were lying and saying, oh, we don't want her to go to jail? But they are really upset with Ashley because she's doing this. If Monique did not sue or file charges against Candace Dillard and have these people make statements for her, there's a possibility that she could have got maybe 10 days in jail, or she could have got a year in jail, or she could have got probation. But she would have probably be leaving that court hearing as a criminal with a misdemeanor or maybe a felony record. And so it's a possibility. Everything's up in the air. So any decisions that Monique is making and Monique is asking Ashley to do is because an attorney advised her to do that, and that's why she's doing it. And these ladies are upset because Monique is fighting back. What is she do? Supposed to lay down and let it all be? If Candace wanted to have a conversation, they wanted to talk and get it on and basically try to work through it, then that's one thing. And Monique said that she did reach out to Candace, and Candace in turn, her attorneys, informed her. That's what Monique says. But I don't know if that's true. It's here or there. You got two people beefing. So there's bound to be some lies somewhere. So with that situation, it's possible that Monique could have went to jail. So she's doing everything that she's been advised by legal counsel to do so she can stay out of jail. And why? Who's not going to fight to stay out of jail? Who's not going to fight? I don't care if you are guilty. You are still going to fight to stay out of jail, no matter who you are, what you are. There's some people that might say, take me to jail, I'm guilty. But there's some other people that say, oh no, there's some things that you need to know before you make your assessment and you judge me and give me a verdict. So it is what it is. So now they are pissed off. They are pissed off. Gizelle was pissed off. They're looking at Ashley like, I can't believe this. But they know they can't really shit on Ashley because Ashley would start shitting on them. Ashley would start investigating that relationship with Jamal. Ashley would be getting into Robyn's business and her taxes and her money. So they're pissed. And Robyn is sitting there questioning, Ashley like she's like who are you? Like, come on, get your shit together, pay your taxes and worry about your shit instead of worrying about what she's doing, because she's trying to do something to help a friend. And they feel like, oh my God, like, why are you doing this to help Robyn? I mean, Robyn's like, why are you doing this to help Monique? Because Monique actually had her back. Something that you didn't have. When, you know what, Michael, I say guilty. But at the same time, I ain't Ashley, and then she must have felt like ish. She got Candace Dillard and Robyn and Candace Dillard's husband saying that Michael grabbed butts. Michael said that he wanted to give fellatio to somebody too as well, which was Robyn Dixon's husband. You have so many people accusing, Michael, Ashley, Darby's husband, out here doing this and doing that, and they made fun of it. Giselle sat at the popcorn with TV watching the interview. They was making fun and throwing all types of cracks. They was getting on her at the reunion, which they should, which I ain't against the shit. They did it, and I wasn't mad at it either. Even Karen was crying and was like, it's so hard to even be in the same room with Michael because I'm a survivor. So they was going in. Only person that had her back was Monique. And you better believe, if you were real friends and you real down for each other, you will write a statement, you will go up there, you will testify, you do whatever you got to do to help your girl out. And that's called friendship. That's some real shit. You got my back, I got your back. And that's what we're watching. We're actually for the first time in a long time, actually seeing a real friendship that developed on this show and outside of the show of some real ish and some real friends. And they can't deter Ashley, but they gonna get Ashley. They gonna pick on her. So and Ashley was like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna do what I need to do. Because if there's actually footage, Monique saved Michael. Michael would have lost everything if there's footage. Would have lost everything, which, not everything, but he would have lost a lot of business, because the conduct in the business that he has, this kind of like conduct code with your behavior, and there are clauses in contracts about your behavior and how you act and how you represent things, and there's a morality clause in contracts. So it is what it is. So yep, that's the ish. That's the show. Lord have mercy. I got to get in here and I got to watch Chance of Love because I missed the last episode, so I got to watch that. So what's going on, Peep Squad? We are done. I think that's it. Yep, we are done. I'm over here. I was so passionate and so pissed in the beginning. Lord, I was just going in because they just keep doing shit. Okay, let me see where you guys, let me see where I'm at. Right. I can't wait for the old Ashley to come back. Amen, me either. Sonia Butler, Candace choose the wrong side. She did. And that's what happened because at least Monique really liked her, but she didn't trust her. And that's what happened. She didn't trust her because when they became back to being friends, at the time, Candace did not tell Monique what was planned against her. But when Monique asked Candace, she did. When Monique asked Candace to write a statement against her best friend Gigi, Candace did it. You know what I mean? But they let Gizelle get into their friendship. And that's what happened. They childish and stupid, and I'm over it. Facts, happy days. I can't wait to me either. Major, Miss T, a lot of people are downplaying the fact just because it's a butter knife. They act like a butter knife can't. Yup, you facts, Messy T. Gizelle and Robyn act like they got beat. You wrong for that. They're doing too much. Because they want her off the show. So this is actually something to get her off the show. Like, this is married. If anything, they believe Bravo should have just got rid of her. And they thought that they were. They don't know Bravo. If Bravo didn't want this fight to be shown, they wouldn't have put it on TV. They put it on TV. They're making money off the situation. They're making money off of what happened to Candace and Monique Samuels. So therefore, they're looking to bank up on the situation. How can they fire Monique and dog Monique out when they're playing everything about what happened and making money off of it? And every show on Bravo talks about the altercation between Monique. Not every show, but, you know, the talk show situation. So if anybody wants to call in, the phone lines is open. It'll be open for a little bit because I'm going to run and watch Chance of Love and then the E-Choice Awards or whatever the case may be with that. Actually good because Candace won't know shit until she went to court and her face cracked. Yes, facts. I think they did it for the storyline or whatever, but you are absolutely right about that, Miss T, because she wouldn't have known. I wouldn't have gave no heads up. Because now they're going to use this to dog out Ashley. But Ashley, you can't change Ashley's mind. If Ashley ain't left Michael, she ain't going to listen to none of them. Michael done did everything. Her husband done did the most. And she ain't ashamed, and she's still with that man. So therefore, they can't shame her for helping Monique, because she don't give a damn. Ashley don't give a damn. And you know, old Ashley wanted to get petty with Candace, but Ashley knows she still got some things going on. But we gonna see. We gonna see what's gonna happen. Kimmy Love, right? Star Williams, them young itches don't got facts. That's why I gotta get up out here. That's why I gotta get out here and let these people know what they're trying to do. They're trying to shame this woman. So therefore, there should be some type of thing going on where they hold they hold Gizelle, Robyn, and Wendy accountable for what they're doing. And they want to put Gizelle and Wendy on Black Empowerment, put them on these Bravo shows, and they ain't even doing what they supposed to do. Like, they're going against the grain. They ain't helping the grain. So I guess that's what they want. Hey, what's up? What's going on?
Hey, Mary, it's Norris from Flint.
Hey, what's up? What's good with you? Tell me what you think. Quick, fast, in a hurry.
I think Wendy looks like Mr. Ed on crack.
I think you said that last week.
No, I didn't say that comment.
Okay. I thought you did.
No, Wendy, I didn't say she looked like Mr. Ed. That picture that you showed, she had a blue dress on and she was turned to the side.
Oh, yup.
Ugly facial expression. I'm like, she looked like Mr. Ed. She looked just like Mr. Ed the horse. And Gizelle's ponytail, she looked like a horse. That hair looked like a horse's tail. It wasn't even matching her natural hair color or nothing. I'm like, not only do she not know how to dress, but she don't have no fashion sense, as we all know. She don't even know how to put her hair together right. It's just like she trying to shame Karen but she need to look at herself in the mirror. And then another thing, she could take fashion tips from Karen. She could learn a lot of wisdom and learn a lot from Karen with her gold looking neck.
Mm-hmm.
I know. And then Robyn, oh my goodness, she needs to stop. She don't know how to dress either.
She had on tube socks with high heels, open toe shoes. Like, what's going on?
Like, she don't know. Oh, there go to Mr. Ed look. But the ugly earrings and then that hair. Oh my goodness, you can see the edges sticking in the front. But Candace, she don't look. She got a bald spot. She don't look like she got no edges. I guess Monique must snatch them out. Yeah, she ain't got no edges. I'm like, come on, you can dress, but you gotta do something with that hair, honey.
Yeah, she can dress. This is the first time I seen her hair look bad. I think it's the way that she wrapped the edge control and she tied her hair up and it pushed it back and it looked like a bald spot. But when I looked closer to it, it didn't look like, her edges are gone. That's what I'm assuming, Lord. Because Candace always usually will have her hair together. That's one thing she does, but not this episode.
Yeah, and I don't blame Ashley for speaking up for Monique and making a statement for Monique, because Candace ain't really had her back. I don't think Candace deep down inside cares for Ashley at all.
I think there's jealousy going on between that situation.
Yeah, I think that Ashley is doing the right thing, having Monique back. But her big mistake was telling Gizelle and Robyn. I wouldn't have told Gizelle and Robyn nothing, because deep down inside, I don't think they really care about Ashley. They don't have no loyalty. They don't care about nobody but each other. They're not loyal to nobody. You see how? And then neither one of them was never Karen's friend to begin with. Because if you really somebody's friend, you wouldn't shame them. You wouldn't use their age, their wisdom. You wouldn't talk about the way they dress, their looks. You wouldn't do that. If you don't agree with the way somebody look or agree with something, agree with anything about a person, you tell that person individually. Like share some thoughts, share your opinion on see if they open to your opinion, listening to your opinion about what's going on with them.
That's facts.
Other than that,
here's the picture on the screen. Felicia Butler said Robyn looked country as hell. You facts. But here's the picture, Tony, of Robyn with the tubes. She got tube socks on, like little girl socks with freaking heels on. Karen got on almost the same heels with no stocking socks, no tube socks on. What's going on?
Yeah, and Robyn, she needs to be worried about, like you said, her cat situation. And why it take Juan so long? She should be asking herself, why did it take Juan so long to propose to her? As long as they've been living together, he now decides, the next episode, or I guess the season finale, whenever that is. But yeah, he finally decided to propose to her. It's like, what took him so long, girl? You should be asking that. What took him so long? Y'all been playing house, and all of a sudden he got tired of playing house and felt obligated to propose to you. Because deep down inside, I don't think he really wants to marry her. Because I don't think he trusts her. I don't really think he over the fact that she lost all his money.
Not at all.
It's like, why would you want to marry somebody you don't trust? I don't think he trusts her. He just doing it. I think he's doing it for the kids. Because he's not really doing it for himself.
Look at the picture. Look at Wendy's earrings. These earrings look like they hurt. Why does she got on these big ass heavy gothed earrings? You see these earrings? They don't even wear that no more.
They look cheap. They look like fake $1 earrings. But she cheap herself though. She ain't got no money. She got the degree. The only thing that's expensive on her is her degree, her education.
Facts. He said the only thing. He said the only thing expensive on Wendy is her 4 degrees. Oh, Tony. Tony. Thank you, Miller.
But like I said, this Gizelle, the thing is, she want to be I think she jealous of not only Monique, but she jealous of Karen, because Karen to me is the patriarch or the matriarch. She the queen of the show, and the reason why I think a reason why Gizelle and Robyn are coming for her because they want her spot. I think it's the other way around. I think that she don't want to share the spotlight with Karen. She wants Robyn to have that spotlight. But Robyn, like you said last time we talked, Robyn might get her spot taken by Wendy if she don't watch herself.
Mm-hmm. Because I don't know if, I think it's too much for Candace to deal with, because she's gonna have nothing but enemies on the cast if she returns, and that's a hard pill to swallow. Because usually when you're the enemy of everybody, they usually find a way to get you kicked off the show on reality TV.
Well, hopefully it don't work with Monique. If it don't work with Monique, it might not work with Candace either.
Well, Monique has allies. She has Ashley as an ally, and she has Karen as an ally. So that's them are two good people that, you know, that can make a scene pop. Ashley can make a scene pop, and so can Karen. So, but at this time, I think Candace done burnt too many bridges with these ladies, but the ladies done played her. They played like they really felt sorry for her, like they really had her back, and I believe they put all types of stuff in her ear to do this, to do that, and, you know, it didn't do anything but make the situation worse.
I know. I'm just like, I hate to see a beautiful woman be so dumb and be so, but like I said, she's so far under her mama's thumb that she ain't never really stepped out on her own and been a woman. And, you know, grown some common sense. She got mouth, but she can't back it up. She got mouth. It's like she beautiful. She can speak. But it's like a lot of times when she run that mouth, it's like she gets herself in too much trouble.
There's no
you know, she don't know how to read people without yelling and screaming at them. She like a mini version of what Wendy gonna be if she don't watch herself. Cause like you said, Robyn and Gizelle and use Candace up. They gonna use Wendy up too if she don't watch herself.
Mm-hmm. Facts. All right, Tony, thank you so much. I appreciate the phone call. We will be checking out Norris Tony's videos. Go to his YouTube channel and check out his videos for real, for real. Thank you, Tony.
Yep, you're welcome. I just like the video.
Thank you so much. That's Norris Tony, guys. Anybody else calling in? Make sure you go check out Norris Tony. Hit that like button on his channel, baby. Leave him a comment. Bye, Tony.
Bye. Thanks for taking my call.
You're welcome. Thank you so much, Tony. Tony's such a good guy. He's such a good guy. Who else wants to call in? Because I need to go watch some other TV. I got to watch Chance of Love. I still haven't watched it, so I'm going to put 3 episodes into one video. So I'm going to have to binge watch the show. I don't think they will renew Wendy. Her only storyline is the 40 degrees and bird attack on her head. I understand. I know what you're saying, girl. I feel the same way. Happy days. But the production company love Wendy. And he said, you know, he talked about Wendy maybe 2 weeks ago, that he loves Wendy. He loves everything that Wendy's bringing. And she's a breath of fresh air. And basically, he likes everything about her. And he planned on seeing her there forever and ever. So basically, we're going to get a Wendy back unless somebody can override his decision and throw her the F out, kick her out the White House. She needs to go over there with Trump and hang out with him somewhere else other than Bravo. I'm talking too much shit, Lord. Help me, Jesus. God forgive me, I've been talking shit all night. Help me, Lord. What's going on? What's going on?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Yourself?
Yeah.
So how you doing?
I've been doing good. My thoughts of the show.
Go ahead.
I don't know why they keep on playing Karen like she don't know anything.
I know. You gotta turn me down in the back because I can hear my echo, sweetheart.
Okay, hold on. I'll try to pause the.
I know.
Outside because was just like, oh. Yeah, that's hello?
Yep.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know why they keep on playing Karen like Karen don't know anything. Talking about her marriage. Number one, why you want to talk about somebody else's marriage and you don't have a relationship or marriage of your own? He-Man, a.k.a. Robyn, and the last lady, a.k.a. Gizelle.
I said that earlier today. I used your word. I called her the last lady. I used your words.
The last lady. She's not the first lady. And Candace, I don't know what Candy asked. I don't know why they had an eye in Candace. I never seen it in my life. She need to have some sense. No, those ladies do not like her.
I know. They don't.
And they playing her like a violin, and she don't see it. Now, allegedly, she's supposed to be terminated for Bravo, and she don't ran out of friends. You don't burn on the wrong, just like Nene say, you played on the wrong team, baby.
Exactly. And Robyn, and you know what, Felicia, Robyn over here talking about Karen and talking about, oh, I can't believe they're having sex and all this other stuff. But Robyn, you always look like an old maid.
Robyn, to me, her and Gizelle just jealous of the lifestyle that Karen and Monique have, and they have supported husband and a supportive family, and they have a strong support system, which they don't have. Only reason one in her household, because he don't have to pay child support, he don't have to pay alimony.
Yep.
And he don't have to pay 2 bills in one house. Instead of, well, I can stay with my ex-wife and smash her anytime I want to.
Mm-hmm.
And I just gonna stay there. But you a fool for doing that. I've been getting my money, but she's so bad with money. She needed to have somebody have her back.
I know. I know. She does. And I was just like, did you notice how Gizelle was just basically trying to, put Karen on the outs, like, oh, you can't know about the Robyn situation. You can't know that we're joking. We're playing a prank on Wendy. Basically, to me, it felt like they was trying to ice her out and not make her feel like she's not a part of the show. Because why would you do that, Gizelle? It's just a prank. Why would you try to not let her know what's going on with the prank, or not even invite her to watch what was going on? That's basically real shady to me. And then now Robyn talking about, oh, we are not going to show your picture in my ad. Allegedly, she might change her mind because she's saying Karen doesn't look youthful. I was like, Lord, they're dirty.
They are so dumb. Karen look younger than Gizelle. Gizelle look like a wrinkled donut that you just smash with your hand like 3 or 4 times. It looks like a 3-ring. And that lady, and you 50 years old, you can't talk about her. Y'all in the same age range. You ain't like you still in your 40s.
Yep.
And then to me, I don't know why they think Ashley they're gonna tell Ashley what to do. They is not gonna tell Ashley what to do.
You already know. They ain't gonna tell Ashley what to do. Ashley don't play no games.
She wrong and all that kind of stuff. And then Candy want to have children. Go get your step-kids and have a relationship with them. Instead of having a family on your own, you supposed to know your husband's children before you have children on your own.
I know. Won't she take care of them kids? Hold on 1 second, Felicia. Hey, Cassandra. Oh no, we feel everything is cool with what Robyn and Juan is doing, but you can't call out somebody else's lifestyle, somebody else's marriage, and dog them out when you don't even have one. And we know why, and I said it earlier, the reason why Juan is there, because he can't leave raising 2 black boys in Robyn's hand. Look at Robyn. Look how she just gives money away and loses money. But keep going, Felicia.
Yeah, that's the truth. Because the only thing they're gonna like, well, she a black single parent with 2 young men, and she don't know how to carry money, then they want to turn around and and trying to say, about Karen say that she don't like rain eggplant.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know? You don't know what's going on in that lady's bedroom unless what she told us. She 9 out of 10, she was drunk.
She was. And so they're doing that. They're trying to say that she's old, she's a drunk, and she got a bad marriage. They are dirty.
They don't have no marriage. They don't know how to judge a marriage. At least she been in her marriage for 20 plus years. And then and Gizelle running behind the old preacher man. He don't want her. Then that don't confirm that she was lying the whole time about Cynthia wedding.
Mm-hmm. Saying that she was going to the hotel room with him. He was somewhere at the church. He was at the church.
That tickled me. Every week when I watch them ladies, I'm like you. I get melted. I wish I just could jump through the TV screen and call home.
Yeah, I know, because the sad thing is they're using these little subliminals, small ones, to go at Karen, and they're picking at her. They're picking and trying to make being old a bad thing, and trying to pick at her marriage, pick at that she's not youthful, pick at that she can't hold a secret, so it's like Gizelle is using, we're not going to tell Karen anything because Karen can't keep a secret. So now they're trying to isolate Karen from the joke and, the little playful thing they did with Wendy. Wouldn't you want to bring Wendy and Karen together and make sure Karen's a part of that joke because you want shit to work? But these ladies, Gizelle, Robyn, and what's her name, Wendy, always talk about black power and black loving each other and their families, and we need to support each other. And this is the whole reason why they're going against Monique. But they are doing what they're saying. They're doing exactly what they're saying that they don't do, because they're not supportive. They're not even trying. They could have tried to help out the situation between Monique and Candace before it even got to where it got. And then also, they're not even trying to bring the relationship between Wendy and Karen together. They're trying to make it worse and worse. So they're very detrimental to us, especially if they're preaching black power, black sisterly love, when we're not seeing any example of that from these ladies. We are seeing the opposite.
Yes, I hate that too, because as me being a woman from the South, that's all I want to preach about is black power, black love, black this. But every time I watch that show, it make me so angry. That's what I said in the comment, and that thing that it make me so angry to see all these sisters in this platform. And this is another sister instead of helping their sister. And then Bravo want to put Wendy and Gizelle like the HBIC. You got the wrong one. I put Karen as the HBIC because I'm not saying that she the oldest, but she have more sense than all of them.
That's what people said in the comments, that Karen got more sense than all of them.
And then she trying to shade Karen, talking about, we ain't their own plantation. At least her family had the destiny to buy their family plantation. You have to go down there in Louisiana and ask, can you go to yours? Because it's a museum.
Facts. That's a good point, Felicia. That's a good point. I didn't even think of that. Facts. So Black Lavender said facts. Facts. Lord have mercy. I was so pissed. Yup. I was so pissed when I started this video. Oh, Lord. I was so pissed. But see, y'all make me laugh. Y'all take me out of the anger because I was angry.
That's why I don't have no respect for Gizelle. I understand she older than me, but the respect is earned, not given.
And if they really wanted to be role models towards Candace, they should have been talking, Candace, your reading game is on point, but you're doing too much. It might result in you getting a beat down, and then you might be favorites of some people because you read real nasty, but you need to thumb that back because you want to be on this show for a long time, and you also don't want to get iced out. Because at first, that was the plan. It was supposed to be ice out Candace, but since Monique put her hands on Candace, now it's ice out Monique. And now they're trying to ice out Karen, throwing little shots to get the viewers to start disliking Karen and saying nasty things about Karen. That's really messed up.
But you don't know what go on in a person's life because Gizelle is so miserable. That's why she do any and everything to tear everybody down because she's not good with her life. Robyn's not good with her life, and Wendy's not good with her. Only thing she got to show for is on 4 degrees. You think that woman happy? No.
No.
And they're gonna pick on Ashley next episode.
Yep.
But Ashley's not gonna go for that. I'm just waiting on the old Ashley because they part of the press. Ashley, I know you understand. You have to go through that stage, but if you don't let them ladies push you out from your crown because they don't have nothing, even though you have a rich husband and they wish they have a rich husband, instead of going backwards, you need to go forward.
Facts.
I don't go back with now one of my exes. I be down on.
It's a shame. And they dogging Karen out, but she's the one that's married. It might not be perfect, but damn, we know, Robyn, your marriage wasn't perfect where you guys had to get a divorce. Gizelle, your marriage wasn't perfect where you had to get a divorce. You couldn't work it out. And we don't hear anything about Ray cheating with this one. Ray may said that he's attracted to somebody, and Karen may have said that she doesn't like to be intimate with Ray, but that's how she was feeling at the point. They should understand, married couples, sometimes everything is all good and sometimes it ain't. But they're trying to point out that her marriage is bad because they don't have a marriage. They don't have anything that Karen has. Karen doesn't have to have a fake storyline with Ray. She ain't getting along with Ray. She's pissed off with Ray. She's mad that Ray lost the money, and she talked about it. So what if she just hasn't told you guys personally like you wanted to know because all you wanted to do and throw it in her face? And when she was opening up to Robyn, what did Robyn do? She went back to the whole group and told everything, and then she's on this episode making fun of what Karen told her. Maybe she was intoxicated, but she told you something and you betrayed her. So why should she trust y'all? She ain't Candace. That's what they're forgetting. She's not Candace.
She's not. And I won't tell those girls that it's cold outside because the only thing they're gonna do is tell them, oh, Felicia say it's cold, but it's really hot. That's messy. That's why I don't have that many free female friends because I don't like all the cattiness. Because catty women cause so many problems in your friendship, your relationship, and your family ship. That's why I choose to have a few girlfriends, and most of my friends are male. Facts.
But they're dirty, though. They're doing this for TV and to get ratings and get money and dog this woman out and try to... And they're ultimately, they're trying to ruin her reputation, saying that her marriage is fake when we know Gizelle's marriage, her relationship with Jamal seems very fake. So, they're trying to get that get back because Karen really has some concerns. Like, we don't see Jamal. Jamal is not around. Jamal don't come through. And Blase and the third, same question that Karen is asking will be the same questions that Gizelle would be asking. But they're being dirty.
But Gizelle ain't gonna put her stuff out on Front Street because she wanna be secret. Rob, on the reason she had to put her stuff on Front Street because it was on social media.
Yes, it was.
Why y'all so serious about Jamal? Because we know it's fake. Everybody confirmed. Even Karen went on the interview this week confirming it was fake. And sister Wendy, they say everybody was talking to Karen. Nobody was talking to Gizelle. That's why Gizelle got mad and left. Nobody don't like Gizelle. She don't have no personality. Her attitude nasty. She's messy.
Facts. Thank you so much, Felicia. I appreciate you. God bless.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm sorry about the mishap from the beginning.
Oh, no, that's all right, girl. I ain't worried about that shit. You see my mishaps I have all the time, so I ain't worried about that shit. All right. God bless. Good night. Thank you. I be acting up. I be messing up. Sometimes I'm live. Sometimes I ain't. Sometimes it's supposed to be. I be having all types of mishaps. I'm like a regular, degular, smuggler person that has shit just don't go right sometimes. You know, just keep it moving. I messed up all last week. I was acting up. I messed up, made a lot of, bad decisions. But at the end of the day, they all worked out. Sometimes, shit happens. It's all good. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I really appreciate y'all for coming through. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. I had to put Monique on the screen because, we don't even see Monique on the show. And it's like, damn, Bravo, you ain't got Monique on the episode. Yes, she needs to, she's being punished. Blase in the third. The ladies don't want to go tripping with her, chill with her. But Bravo, you made your money off of what transpired between Monique and Candace. And it's not fair for you guys to ice Monique out like that and have all these other ladies dog her character and everything else. People make mistakes, but yet if you guys really felt a certain type of way, you would have fired Monique immediately and you would have not aired the altercation between Monique and Candace. You did. You made your money. You got your ratings. All these guys are patting each other on the back. You did what you did. You did your thing. But yet you're holding one person accountable and punishing her and making it okay for these other ladies to ice her out. If that's my shit, everybody's gonna film whether you like it or not. We ain't gonna play these games. But they allow people to do that to make a big situation even worse than what it is, instead of these ladies coming together and sitting down and having them hash it out. Like, if you want to film, you guys gonna have to hash out this situation. But they're making their money off of it. They're making their money off of it on a TV show, on their blog sites, and showing the footage. They made their money off of it, but yet they want to punish somebody. Y'all need to be punished. For real, for real. Thank you guys so much for coming through. I appreciate it. God bless to all my peeps and my people. You guys stay up. You guys stay blessed. You guys stay woke. And make sure you still go out there and get you some stuff. Go shopping. Put some stuff away, because we don't know how this winter is going to look. We already got a curfew out here where I'm at. We got to be in by 10, baby. Everybody, I'm reading y'all comments because Sandra, you got me laughing. And Name B says, I got no respect for Robyn or Gizelle. Y'all are too funny. Oh, thank you, Mill. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful week. For real, for real. Thank you, Norris Tony. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Felicia Butler, for calling. I appreciate it. God bless. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hickerson, thank you. Good night. Good night. Much love, sweet dreams, and have blessed dreams, and have a blessed week, my peeps, my peoples.